Back to Penguin Game Day as we come to you on this Wednesday night from Stambaugh Stadium as YSU gets set for the red-white game on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. Happy to be joined by the starting quarterback, Mitch Davidson from Salem. Mitch, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, of course. It's awesome to be here.
7 starts last year. How did you kind of replay that season in your mind and during the offseason?
I just knew last year I needed to go take a job, and it was exciting for me once I got there. But, coming to this offseason, nothing's really changed for me with my aspect on, like, how much I love football and just coming out and competing every day, being a competitor. I still think, the job isn't just handed to anybody. Rent's due every day. So coming out every day, with these young guys, Bo Brungard and Max Blank, and competing every day is just what I do.
I mean, you're the senior guy of that group, so how much teaching from your aspect goes to those young guys?
Yeah, I'm the old guy in the room, but those young guys, they're catching on quick. They're coming in their first spring. This is my third or fourth spring now in Youngstown, but they're catching on quick with this offense. They're teaching me things. I'm obviously helping out, teaching them a lot because this is my third year in the offense. But it's something where you learn every day. Football, there's always something new to learn in football.
You threw for 1,600 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And probably the biggest number you're concerned about is the 1 pick, right?
Yeah, I really don't look at that. I like to take chances as a quarterback. Those stats really, they don't mean a lot, but it's going to help, getting some returning offensive guys back, Bryce Oliver, and bringing back some of our starting alignment. That's going to be huge for us in the run game and in the pass.
It seems like, Mitch, that the offense and this whole team has matured a little bit from last year. I mean, you have some quality receivers in Bryce Oliver. I mean, CJ got banged up last year, really didn't play. Max Tomczak, I think, really came on strong. Just to have those guys back who have played, what's that mean to you?
100%. I think it comes down with confidence, too. Knowing, those guys have had their significant reps in games, in big situations, going on back to Ill State last year, win the game with 3 seconds to go. Now having that experience, not only in our offensive line, but in the receiving core, and, Dre coming back as for running back, I think that's really going to help our offense.
What do you expect Saturday? I mean, it's a scrimmage, but also there's some bragging, right? So you're kind of caught in the middle here a little bit.
Yeah, I am. Coach Phil's put me right in the middle of everything. I'm going to take a couple drives with both sides, but I'm just excited for our young guys to go out there and get a real opportunity, live reps, to showcase not only in front of our coaches, but hopefully some fans, like what they're about, what they can do for Youngstown.
Where do you think you improved the most maybe from last year? I know it's just the spring, but where do you hope to go, from last year?
Man, that's hard, but I really think just being a better teammate, to be honest. Knowing that, I have a little more say in, what we do as an offense maybe or leadership-wise, and just understanding, there's a lot of guys that may follow me or may not, but it's always just putting your head down and working and just winning games.
You have 2 young guys along with you, so, how much talking goes on? I mean, you're teaching them. I'm sure they're pointing things out to you.
Yeah, 100%. We go back to it. There's been times where those young guys, told me that I came off the sideline, hey, this route was wide open. Why didn't you go? Well, everybody makes mistakes, Sometimes, in the heat of the battle, you make a little mistakes, but that's what practice is for, 100%.
Do you sense this team has grown over the offseason?
Oh, 100%. I think our brotherhood, our team chemistry, and Coach Phillips has done a great job of building that, just with how much we appreciate each other. Some of the defensive guys are some of my closest buddies, and I think that's huge, understanding how much our offense will complement our defense and how much our defense complements our offense, because I think if you have that bond in the locker room like we have, you can go a long way.
Mitch, we appreciate the time.
Yes, sir.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more after this.